Julia Kern, welcome to the Sports Rapport. Thank you so much for speaking with us. Great to have you here.
Thank you so much, Mitch, for having me here. I'm excited to be here.
This is your second time around with the Olympics, though, not your first rodeo, so to speak. You competed at the Beijing Games in 2022. Which races are you competing in this year for these Olympics?
I don't exactly know yet. Starts get named as the games go on, but we have 6 events, and I'm hoping to race anywhere from 3 to 6 events, I think, if things go my way.
Yeah, and you don't really care. You're just compete. You can't wait to compete, right? That's what I imagine you're excited about.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And of course, there's certain races that I'm really shooting for, like are my priority. But any opportunity I get, I will want to take it.
Would one of those be the individual sprint freestyle? Because I know that was one of your strongest finishes previously.
Yes, the classic sprint is one of my focuses, and the other one is the team sprint if I'm named to the team. That is an event that Jesse Diggins and I have medaled in the last two world championships. So I'm really excited for that event, and I think it's just also really fun to compete in and to watch. I think it's our most exciting event. I might be a little biased, but I think it's really cool. You have the team aspect of it, but you're also pushing really hard, and there's also action and sometimes crashes and chaos. So I think it has all the elements of skiing in it.
Hopefully no crashes and chaos for you, but I understand that point of it. That can be exciting for those watching at home. Yeah. Speaking of Jessie Diggins, you have some great history with her. A world championship bronze alongside her in 2023, and in 2025, a silver medal. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. And I think what's so special about teaming up with her is that we've trained together now for 11 years. We're on the SMST2 team, which is based in Stratton, Vermont, and we've done so many workouts together. So I think it's really special to then be racing together in the winter, knowing that we were pushing each other all summer and had each other's back. And you feel like you're racing for a lot more, not just for each other, but for our team, for Vermont, for our home communities, and that's really special.
Do you still feel a connection to Vermont from your time at Stratton Mountain?
I definitely do, and I actually moved up to Richmond, Vermont last summer. So I've been in the Burlington area now for a year and a half, and also going to Dartmouth. My parents had a place in Fairleigh, Vermont, so there's a lot of places in Vermont that feel like home to me now, and I would consider Vermont definitely my home. And I'm building communities all around Vermont, but it's not that big, and especially in the ski community, it's pretty small. And it just has such a special place in my heart. And I was just home for 2 weeks, and it was just a dream to be home, skiing on natural snow, seeing it be such an amazing winter. It just filled up my cup with all the good things before heading into the Olympics.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I want to talk a little bit about the conditions for the races you'll be doing in Italy. What do you know, if anything, about the course conditions, and what are you hoping for? What's your sort of ideal conditions for what you do?
I'm not sure we know yet. I think what we've seen historically at this venue is it's going to be man-made snow primarily, and quite transformed. So pretty fast and abrasive, potentially icy conditions. Um, that being said, our previous world championships in the recent years have all been in total slushy conditions, and it just seems when it's a championship, the weather really changes. So I think we've been preparing for it all, expecting everything from a bit of snow to man-made to potentially warm conditions.
From everything I've read about your style of skiing, you're a fast skier. That's kind of your strength is speed. Is that right?
Yeah, speed and power. So even in a distance race, if there is gliding and there is some power element to it, those distance races have gone really well for me. When we're moving fast and I have breaks and recovery in between, then I can push with power and speed again. And last year I had a personal best in a distance race there as well. So that makes me really excited and encouraged that the terrain there can suit me well.
How are you feeling about things generally?
I'm really excited. Of course, nervous. I have that nervous, excited energy. I have had races under my belt, so I roughly know where I am, but the Olympics are always different. Anything can happen. But I'm also just so excited to be back in Italy. I love racing there.
Certainly. And about your expectations, I mean, obviously, everybody would love to win a medal. I mean, that would be, the goal. Do you, though, I'm thinking about your approach. Like, do you think if I can get better than my personal best, and then whatever happens after that, that's gravy? Or are you thinking, you know what, I want to shoot for a medal. I want to do the very best I can to get bronze, silver, or gold.
I definitely have medal aspirations. I think especially in the team sprint, like that is a big focus of mine if I'm on that team. And we've done it at world championships, so we know it's possible, which is a really exciting place to be. Like pressure is a privilege, and I think like that I'm going for that, and that's definitely the goal. There's so many factors involved in skiing, and so um my goal is to like control what I can, and like I think I'll be proud at the end of the day, not because of the result on the paper, but if I feel like I skied to the best of my ability that day and I gave it my all, like that's what I'm going to be proud of. And I think that's all you can control, because you can have the race of your life, and if someone's just having a race of their life too. Like there's just so many factors. And I think it's important to also have goals outside of results, because in the end, that's sport. And if you just hang your personality and your self worth on results, that's a very slippery slope.
One more question. You've been doing this skiing competitively since you were really 17 years old. What is it about your sport that you love the most? What drives you?
Feeling progress drives me, feeling like I'm bettering myself every day and every year. And then just being outside and getting to see incredible places and push my body and see what is possible and connecting with people. Like I'd love nothing more than going on an outdoor adventure with people, with friends, or getting someone outside for the first time. I think there's so much beauty, and yeah, just you can just take a deep breath when you're outside in nature, moving your body, and I just love that feeling, and the fact that I get to do that as my job is such a gift, and I think the best job in the world.
Well, Julia Kern, we wish you the very best of luck in these Olympic Games. You've got a lot of people in Vermont rooting for you, and I cannot thank you enough for taking the time to speak with us on the Sports Report.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, and thank you to the Vermont community for cheering so loud for us and supporting us along the way.